Hi everyone, this is Anurag. Today we are going to discuss in this tutorial about functions. So, let us see what is a function. Okay. So, function is a entity which returns a value. For example, this is a function. A input is given to this function and this function will process the input and gives the output. Okay. If you see, functions are of two types. Basically, functions are of two types. Wait a minute. Functions are divided into two types. Those are predefined functions and user defined functions. These user defined functions are given by SQL developers, and predefined functions are in turn classified into two types. Those are single row functions and multiple row functions. So, let us see what are these single row functions and multiple row functions. Okay. First of all, single row functions. So, if you see a functions which accepts single row as input and gives single result per row as output is considered as a single row function. For example, select 5 plus 10 from dual. It is accepting single row as input and gives the output as single row. Okay. Similarly, let us see something called as multiple row functions. Multiple row functions. These are the functions which accepts multiple rows as input and gives single row per result as output is called as multiple row functions. So, let us see several examples. Okay. So, altogether these functions are classified into several types. So, let us see those types of functions. First one, numeric functions. Next one, character functions, aggregate functions, then group by functions, order by functions, conversion functions, date functions, and then NVL functions. So, let us see all these types of functions. If you see numeric functions, these are the functions which accepts input as numbers and gives output as numbers only. Character functions, this accepts input as characters, gives output as numbers and also characters. Okay. Aggregate functions are the multiple row functions such as max, min, average, sum, count, etc. Group by functions, order by functions, we will see directly in the demo session. These give one result per row. Okay. Then conversion order by function means ascending order, descending order, etc. Conversion function means to convert numbers into characters and to all number, and also characters into date format. Then date functions are used with date options, that we will see in the demo session. NVL functions, these are null value functions. This also we will directly see in the demo session. Okay. So, the main thing of a function is a function will take the input, processes the input and gives the output. Okay. Let us see all those things now. And first of all, I have logged in as root user. Now, switch user to Oracle, connect to a normal user. Here I have created a database called as test, connect to that database. Okay. This is called exporting the instance. Then SQL plus, that means by using SQL plus tool, I want to log into the database. I want to log in as sys user. Then give the command startup. Already database is started. So, directly I am performing the tables, performing the functions demonstration. Okay. So, first of all, numeric functions. Okay. Select, 1 minute. First of all, numeric functions. In numeric functions, we are going to say select power of 2 comma 5 from dual. It shows 2 power 5, output as 32. Okay. This is a numeric function which is accepting the input in numbers and giving the output also in numbers. Similarly, select square root of 25 from dual. It shows the output as 5. Similarly, there are several functions in numeric functions that we are going to see now. Select seal of 99.12345. Okay. What is the seal value? Seal value means upper value, that is 100. Dual table is a dummy table as we have discussed in our previous sessions. Okay. Similarly, select floor of 99 point, whether you give anything after the decimal point, the thing is the below value, the base value of 99.123 will be shown, that is 99. Then select round off this round function will give the round figure value, that means 99.7 round figure is 100. Similarly, if you see round off 99.1, it shows the round figure as 99. Then if you see select round off 99.5, what it will show? It will show the output as 100. Okay. This is round function. Then there is some other function called as truncate. Let us see that function also. Before that, I will clear the screen. Select truncate of 99 point some value. Whatever you give after the decimal point, it won't consider that the value before the decimal point will be displayed. Okay. That is truncating function. Okay. Truncating function. Then let us see some other function called as greatest. Greatest of 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5 from dual. It shows the greatest value in the among given values. Here 5 values are given as input, it is giving the greatest among all. Similarly, select least of comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5 from dual. It shows the least value as 1. Okay. This is also a numeric function. Then select mod of 106 comma 10. This shows the remainder. What is the remainder? It will show. Remainder will be 6. Okay. This is mod function. Similarly, there is one function called as absolute minus 95 from dual. Whether you give negative value or positive value, this absolute function will give the output as positive value only. Okay. Understood the concept, right? This is some of the numeric functions. Now let us see some of character function, several character functions. Okay. Select trim M from Malayalam from dual. what it is showing? Trim M from Malayalam, that means wherever there is M, that M will be removed. Trim means removing on both sides. Alayala. See, this is structured query language, you should follow the same syntax. Okay. Select, as these are characters, you should give in quotations. Select Ltrim of Malayalam, comma M. What does it give? Output as Alayala. Why? Alayalam. Why? Because left side M will be trimmed, that is removed. Similarly, select Rtrim of Malayalam. I am taking the same example. Why? Because for our easy understanding. Okay. From dual. This is right trim, that means right side word will be removed, that is output will be Malayala. Okay. Now my question, can I remove by using trim a letter in Malayalam? No, we cannot remove a letter by using trim. Why? Because this is not at the sides, it is in the middle. Okay. Next, let us see something called as padding. Select LPAD. Padding means adding in a specific order. Okay. LPAD of Oracle 9 DBA. So, DBA. So, LPAD from dual. What it shows the output? It shows Oracle DBA. Here DBA Oracle. That means, see here, this left side word Oracle will be constant anyway, and the right side word will be padded as per the condition. Here I have given LPAD, that means that word will be padded on the left side, that is DBA Oracle. How it will be padded? Such that the sum of all the letters will come to 9. See, if I give 15, what will happen? It will show DBA, DBA, DBA Oracle. If I give LPAD of 14, what will happen? Let us see. Show the output as DBA, DBA, DB Oracle. It pads until it satisfies the length of the string. Okay, this is padding. Then select RPAD of Oracle 15 DBA. From dual. What it shows? It will pad, the DBA word will be padded on the right side of Oracle word. If you see Oracle DBA, DBA, DBA like this. Okay, this is padding. Next, we will see some other character functions such as replace. Select replace, sorry, spelling mistake. Replace Rama Rao. There is a word called as Rama Rao. Replace wherever there is Rao, replace it with Reddy. Okay. From dual. That means wherever there is Rao, that is replaced with Reddy. That means output will be Rama Reddy. Similarly, select replace of Ishant Sharma. Wherever Ishant is there, replace it with Rohit. Okay. From dual. What it shows output as Rohit Sharma. Understood the concept of replace, right? Then there is something called as reverse. Reverse of Virat. A word called Virat. It shows the reverse of this word, that is Tar-ivu. Okay. Then select translate. Select translate of tiger. What is the meaning of this? Wherever in the word tiger T is there, that is replaced with P, like this, tiger. Okay. This is a translate command. Now, what is the difference between replace and translate? Translate will change one letter with a letter, whereas replace will change word with a word. Okay. Next, similarly, let us see select lower of a word called as Dravid. Okay. Sorry, it is in already in lower case. It shows output as small letters. Whether you give small capital letters or small letters, this lower function will convert the string into lower small case letters. Okay. Similarly, upper of Dravid, I am taking the same name, from dual, it shows the output as uppercase letters. Okay. Similarly, there is something called as init cap of Dravid from what it shows, first letter will be capital and all the remaining letters will be small letters. Okay. So, let us see remaining character functions. So, these are the several character functions. There are so many character functions are there. If you see, select concat of some name lion, tiger. I am specifying 2 words. Okay. What it shows, lion and tiger. Similarly, we will see some other functions such as aggregate functions. Okay. First of all, I am connecting to a normal user called as U1 user. Let us see aggregate functions now. Select star from tab. What it shows, there is a employee table. Select star from employee. Some data is present in this employee table. So, here what I want to do is, I want to see what is the maximum salary in this table. Okay. For that, I use the command select max of salary from dual. If you see what is this max salary is a aggregate function. That means, here it is accepting these many values as input and gives only single row as output. Sorry, maximum salary I have given dual, we should give EMP. Why? Because we are taking values from EMP table. Okay. This is showing salary, maximum salary is 15,000. Similarly, I want to see what is the minimum salary in this employee table. So, it shows minimum salary as 5,000. Then select average of salary from EMP. That means, average of all the salary will be displayed. Similarly, I want to see all the salaries that a company is paying to the employees from this employee table. So, we can get output like this. Now, what is mean by this one? What is mean by this count? It shows how many rows are present in that table. Okay. Every time we cannot see all the rows present in a table. For example, I want to see how a specific rows, how many rows are present in a very big table. It is having some lakhs of rows. I want to see the exact number. We cannot directly type select star from EMP. It will show it will show all the data. Okay. Just I will give select count of star from that table name. It shows the number of rows in that table. Understood the concept? So, these are several aggregate functions. Now, let us see some of the group by functions. If you see select star from employee table, what it is showing? Some values they are showing. If I give select max of salary from employee table, what it shows? The output as 15,000. But for which department? This is the maximum salary I want to see. For that, I can give select max of sal, comma D number from EMP. It shows, sorry, and group by EMP, group by D number. That means, for every department what is the maximum salary? There are 5 departments. For each and every department what is the maximum salary it is showing. Okay. This is a group by function. Okay. With respect to departments, I want to see all the maximum salaries. Here anyhow all the employees belongs to different departments. So, it is showing even the particular 2 or 3 employees belong to the same department, the maximum salary for the department will be shown. This is aggregate function. Aggregate function is a multi-row function which accepts multiple rows as input and gives only single row per result as output. Okay. Then we will see something called as order by functions. Select star from employee. So if you see here, salaries are not in a correct order. I want to see the salaries in ascending order. So for that we can give like this: select star from employee. That means retrieve all data from employee. Order by salary. That means it will show by default in ascending order of the salaries. If I want to see in descending order, just give DESC. It shows salaries in descending order. There is one more method called ASC. It also shows in salaries in ascending order. Ascending means small to big. Okay. This is about order by functions. These order by functions are the sorting operations. Okay. Next, we are going to see the most important concept, date functions. I want to see current date, and for that we use the command select sysdate from dual. It shows output as 25th November. There is also one command called select current date from dual. Sorry, spelling mistake. Select current date from dual. It also shows the same result. Now I will use one more date function, that is last day. Last day of sysdate. Last day of sysdate from dual. What it shows? The last date, the sysdate is 25th November. Last day of this month is 30th November. It shows. Okay. If I use select last day of sysdate plus 1 from dual, it shows last day of this sysdate is 30th November, plus 1 means 1st December. Understood the concept? Similarly, there is something called as next day. Next day of sysdate, comma Sunday. Okay. It shows output as 30th November. That means next Sunday in this current month, the next Sunday is on 30th November. Understood the concept? Similarly, there is one more thing called as add months. Okay. Select add months of sysdate, comma 6. What is meant by this add months? That means from the sysdate, from the current date, add 6 months. What will be the next date? It will be 25th May 2015. Okay. Then you can also see select add months of minus 6. You can use any. I am taking 6. You can use any number. So it shows from the current date, previous date before 6 months. That is 25th May 2014. Understood the concept? Now there is one more thing called as months between. Select months between. Select months between old date. I am writing here old date, 25th October 2007, comma 25th October 2006. So it will show how many months are there in between these two dates. Sorry, I have given 2 times semicolon. That's why it is showing the error. So it is showing that 12 months are there in between this. Here we should give old date at the right side, new date at the left side. Okay. If I want to see how many years are between these two values, for example, I am taking here this as 1946. So what it shows the output? 732 months are there between these two dates. I want to see how many years are there. Divided by 12. It shows the output as 61 years. Understood the concept? Now, next let us see an OCP question. Select months between last day, add months of sysdate, comma 120 plus 1, comma last day add months sysdate minus 120 plus 1 and close this from dual. What it shows the output? It shows the output as 240 months. That means, first of all, how to solve this? First, we have given select months between this thing and this thing. Okay. First, get the value for this expression. Here in last day there is one more function called as add months. In add months there is a function called as sysdate. Add months of sysdate comma 120 means from the current date add 120 months, that is 10 years. Like that solve this one. Later solve this one. Okay. It gives output as 240 months. Okay. Then here approximately 20 years difference is there. Why? Because from sysdate I have given this value as 10 years future value. Here I have given 10 years past value. So 20 years difference it will show. Okay. So this is about date functions. Now let us see something called as conversion functions. Okay. Let us see something called as conversion functions. Conversion functions means we will convert from character to number, number to character, etc. So let us see that. Before that we will see one thing called as substring. Select substring of welcome to Oracle. Welcome to Oracle, and I am giving 5 comma 4. Let us see what will be the output. So what it is showing? It is showing as come. That means fifth letter 1, 2, 3. Fourth is space. Fifth letter is C. That entire 4 letters, that means COME, will be displayed here. This is a substring. Okay. Now let us see conversion function. Okay. So I am giving here a conversion function to char. Select to char of sysdate comma hh24 mi ss dd mon yy from dual. What is the output and what is the meaning of this command? Let us see. See, from the I want to see today's date and also time with seconds also. With respect to seconds also I want to see the time. For that I have given sysdate hs24, that means 24 hours, minutes, seconds, date, month, year. It is showing the current time and date. This is character functions. To character conversion function. Next, to date conversion function. If you see here 1 January 2007 plus 2 plus 5 plus 5 from dual. What it shows? Output select to date of some date and we are giving the plus some value also. It will show output as 6th January. That means 5 days after 1st January is 5th January. Okay. Let us see something called as to number function. Okay. Select to number, and also here we will see to date function. What is this? After this I am going to explain. Okay, 21st September 2007 minus to date of 21st August 2007 from dual. What it is showing? It is showing 31. That means to date of 21 September 2007. It will show in a date format. Okay, that means how many days are between this old date and new date. It is showing 31 days. It is showing the number, that is from character to number format. Understood the concept, right? This is conversion function. Now let us see the last type of functions, which are those are called as NVL functions. Okay, so now we are going to see NVL functions. In that, first thing we are going to see NVL function. What is an NVL function? See, in a table, suppose a value is for a column, for a row, value is not there. We cannot display the null value directly. So instead of giving the null value, we will display some value. That means if a column contains some null value, this by using this NVL function we can replace it with a particular value. For example, see here, select star from employee. For example, I am updating this one, update emp set d number, set d number equals to null where e number equals to 5. One row updated. Now give commit, select star from emp. What it is showing? For 5th employee, that is Anil, there is no department. Instead of showing this to null, what I will do? I will replace it with a certain value. How we will replace? Let us see. Okay, select NVL of null comma no dept. Since this is in characters, we should give quotations. No dept from, sorry, 1 minute. So let us see this NVL function. So if you see the table, select star from employee, what it is showing? It is showing that 5th employee is having null value in department. So we can use NVL function like this. Select e number, e name, salary, NVL of to char of d number. I am changing this as no department. No department. Okay. So 1 minute. We will change this as sorry, I have taken as dual. We should give emp. That means that the employee number 5, whose department is null value, is changed as no department. So this is about NVL functions. Hope you enjoy the session. Our session is completed. Bye.